are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But if you plan to just stand tall.
Hey, what's going on, collective? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIprogramLLC. We're on this channel. We are manifesting realities one change at a time. I'm your girl, Lavender, your virtual life coach. It is early in the morning, so bear with me, y'all. All right, so let's get a little housekeeping going. Please use your discernment when listening to this read. This is a general read. Roles can be reversed, and not every reading is yours, okay? However, if you would like a personal tarot read or a life coach session, please follow the QR code. That way you can go ahead and get yourself scheduled, as well as any other information that you would like to know about Lavi Program. That QR code will take you there to that info. All right, please help to grow the channel. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So that way you don't miss out on anything that I post, whether I can be on the camera or if it is a text read that I place out as well, okay? Please make sure that you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, and yes, here on YouTube. So that way, again, you don't miss out on anything and you help the channel to grow, all right? Let's go ahead and let's get into your read, all right? Spirits, ancestors, universe, divine, I ask for clear, precise messages for my collective. Clear, precise messages for my collective. All right, that's it. What's the message for my collective? All right, first out, y'all, we have the Oshun of Dawn. Oh, yeah, I told y'all I was going to use the Oshun deck for y'all as well. So let me show y'all what that looks like. This is the Faces of Oshun deck that I bought from the botanical that I told y'all my daughter took me to as an early birthday gift for June. But we have Oshun of Dawn. It's the number 1. It means new beginnings, hope, and fresh start. So there could be some type of fresh start that's coming about for you, some type of new beginning that's coming in here, maybe some new hope, new optimism. What else for the collective? Okay, second out, we have the Oshun, the Magi, the number 34. Alchemy, transformation, change. So this is basically like a magician card. So it looks like you've been alchemizing new beginnings and it's coming about for you here. There's going to be some type of change or transformation coming about. What else for the collective? All right, we have Oshun's Ashe, the number 15. This is worthiness, self-worth, and self-respect. So this could be what the new thing is for you, or this new thing could be improving this for you. Having self-compassion, knowing your worth, respecting yourself. Let's get one more. All right, last out, we have Oshun of Mercy, the number 26. This is compassion, forgiveness, and empathy, whether this is to yourself or to others. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, though, this is to yourself, forgiving things that have occurred, allowing yourself to not dwell on things that have already occurred as well. Bottom of the deck, we have Oshun, the creatrix. This is the number 8. Creativity, artistic expression, and breakthroughs. Okay, this is the bottom of the deck. So creativity could be, definitely improving for y'all, getting a little stronger, maybe because of this new beginning that's coming in. Or this is the new beginning for some of you that is coming in, being more creative with something to be able to see something more that gives you that self-worth, that sense of self-respect, as well as showing empathy to others and yourself. Okay, but there is a breakthrough that's coming in. Underneath the creatrix, we have the Oshun voice chakra. Okay, this is the number 32. It's for authenticity, individuality, and self-expression. Okay, so utilizing your voice chakra. This could, and it does say artistic expression. So maybe for some of you, this could be doing something where maybe you sing, you could rap, you could do, spoken word, poetry, something of that sort. You can even be some type of voice actor. Again, multiple people that watch. So take it as it resonates for you. Let's see what Spirit can tell us about this. We're going to ask Tarot, okay? Tell me more about this reading for the collective. Tell me more about this for the collective here. I'm getting like a really strong feeling though that this change is what kind of boosts this new way in which someone is perceiving themselves. And you're forgiving yourself for things. That is strong here with the cards that have come out so far. Okay. It looks like you're speaking up for your individuality too. There may be something that some of you may have vocalized that you want to pursue, or some type of change that you wanted to make in your personal life that maybe others might not have felt the same way that you have. But it looks like you still allowing yourself to just be you and follow whatever that is that you see for yourself. But let's see. All right. Bottom of the deck here. Yeah, of course. Nine of Pentacles. You're knowing who you are. You're putting in the work to build anything that you want to build for yourself, and you're stepping back and taking acknowledgement of self-perception, realizing how beautiful you are, how abundant in various ways in your life that you are, not really focusing on the past. This could have been someone, you might have been someone who focused on losses a lot, things that didn't come about. It looks like this is something that's not going to be weighing as heavy. It might not be completely dissipated, but it looks like this isn't something that's going to be as heavy or something you focus on. It's not like a main priority to look at that now. It's more so like looking ahead instead of looking back. All right, so let's see. Tell me more about what this is for the collective. Okay, yeah, exactly. So some of you could have been having definitely some type of negative self-perceptions that were going on. Maybe you felt like, you were a victim to a lot of betrayal and things that have occurred in your life. But at the same time, there is understanding here. It looks like now there could be a coming about of understanding that, I don't have to stay tied to that. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, I can't change it. But I don't have to stay tied to it either. Yes, the star. Listen, I'm on point this morning. Yes, this is the new beginning. This is the renewal, the hope, being hopeful, rebirthing yourself, not allowing these negative thoughts to get in the way. Yes, what else for my collective? All right. Yeah, this could have been a lot of anxiety for some of you. Okay. This could have been something that even kept you up at night. This could have been something, that maybe even created some type of onset or of depression or depressive symptoms in some of you. Maybe not eating, trouble sleeping, trouble focusing, because you're so focused on the things that are bringing you down rather than uplifting you. What else for the collective here? But it looks like, though, you have been someone who is able to maintain work and household. So even though you were going through all of these things, or have been going through all of these things, feeling very depressed, at the same time, you've been allowing yourself to still be a nurturer, to allow yourself to still provide for your home. You're being still responsible financially, though. Yeah, but it could have also been, for some of you, with seeing both of these together, some of you could have been stressed. That could have been what the stress was over. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could have been stressing when it comes to trying to balance work and home. This could be what the issue, was that was happening, because things weren't growing here. It's like, you might have been feeling a little bit of self-pity, okay? Because that self-pity also comes with this as well. Identifying yourself as the victim. But yet there is new hope here, optimism, things that someone wants to grow and to expand within themselves and in their lives. What else for the collective? Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. So some of you may be struggling to really look inside, or that could have been a problem, to really self-reflect. You could have been also distracting yourself with things rather than taking an honest initiative to look within and see what the problem is. This could also be, not being open to looking at ways in which maybe you took some type of role in something, okay? Yeah, the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So, definitely could have been someone, or this is presented as someone who just did not show any effort to really look within, really might have been kind of closed off, not expressing themselves too much to people, not really showing interest in a lot of different things as well, trouble with communication. Let's get one more for the collective. Let's get one more for the collective. Okay. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. Perhaps this could have been because there was some, struggle within balancing your feminine and masculine energy within. This could have also been for some of you, maybe an issue with a relationship that could have been getting in the way. Maybe you were closing this off and not talking about this to people. This could have been something that made you feel a little weak too. Perhaps maybe there was a breakup here for some of you, and you might have felt like, I can't do this on my own. I don't know how to be, independent, or maybe I've been out of the workforce for so long, or I haven't had to work at all. I've been like a trans wife where, you're a traditional wife. You know what I'm saying? So, and maybe you weren't working, or maybe you didn't have to take the head of a lot of things. But now, it's like, dang, how am I going to do this? I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to this. Okay. Well, let's see now what improvements though are coming here with the Oshun deck, that the Oshun reading. What are some of the things now that the collective can look forward to? What can they look forward to? All right, let's see. What can they look forward to? All right, out first, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Any more? Oh, okay, that flew out. Sun in reverse. What else for the collective? Two of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Justice in reverse. One more. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Devil. All right. So, as far as what you have to look forward to, collective, by looking at this, okay? It looks like a lot of you are still holding on to old attachments, old unhealthy connections, unhealthy behaviors, things that are keeping you bound or unable to grow, okay? With this Eight of Cups in reverse, you're not walking away from something. It's like you have a fear of this new beginning and the possibility of um, fortune, something that's fortunate, a new cycle coming through. And because you are still stuck in this mindset, though, things are not moving like they need to, and you are definitely being cold and criticizing yourself with this Queen of Swords in reverse here. There's self-criticism that's going on here. Okay. It looks like, you really not trusting building with people, with collaborating. You could be preferring to do things on your own. It looks like, though, this is something that is very unhappy for you. And because you're in this lack of, it's like pessimism, you know what I'm saying? And I do, again, feel like it's because of a breakup for a lot of you, or some type of partnership or connection, or where two people just did not see eye to eye on something and it broke apart. Um, But we have this Knight of Wands here. It looks like though someone, whether this is you or someone else, someone wants to come in and be more inspired towards something. This could be someone coming in to try to inspire you, or maybe, this could be you trying to inspire yourself in some new way to take a new action towards something, which was what the Oshun deck was talking about. But at the same time, you're struggling when it comes to, really seeing the justice of it all. It's like you're struggling with separating yourself from what was to what will be. And it's becoming a conflict, it's becoming a barrier, it's like a battle within yourself. And this is why you may be lying to yourself. This could also be self-deception. It's like you're strategically planning on things to fail rather than for things to come about positively. And this is why the devil is in the underlying energy for that last, row of cards. Because this is something that is being thought about more rather than that energy being put into what is coming about for yourself, what you would like to see come about for yourself. Again, though, it looks like some of you are taking this new beginning with the Oshun of the Dawn here. That's that number one. And you are trying to manifest things, alchemize life the way that you want it to be. But again, for that to occur, there has to be some self-worth, some self-compassion that's put here. You really have to learn to forgive yourself, the Oshun of Mercy. You have to forgive yourself for choices that have been made, and forgiving others too for whatever they've done, because holding that on yourself is not going to get you anywhere. It's going to slow you down even more because you're holding on to something that really isn't your weight to even carry. But with those two, at the bottom of the deck for the Oshun, we had breakthroughs, the Oshun, the creatrix in Oshun's voice chakra. So again, this could be, maybe that Knight of Wands is coming in for you. But it does look like someone, yeah, underneath that we got Oshun the Warrior, number 16. Personal power, assertiveness, and leadership. I feel like though a lot of you are coming out of this. And it may be because either you are learning to get out of something yourself, or someone is coming in to help give you a new spark in moving forward with something, okay? Again, it's not something that is moving really fast. This is a night. Nights definitely go out and do the quest. So for some of you, this is the new quest that you're going out to do. If this is you trying to do this on your own, which I feel like for some of you, that's the preference because you're not really trusting individuals too much or trusting what people say and do. It's like assuming that people have a hidden agenda, which is exactly what this is. You feel me? So I do feel like that is the issue for some of you, but don't allow things that have not worked out to put you in a position to dictate how your future is going to be, because that is just not true. So let's not lie to ourselves about that. It's not true. It's not about how you fall. It's about how you get up. It's not about how things crumbled. It's about what you did and how you rebuilt from that pile of rubble. You can do it. You can construct a foundation for yourself. So let's get out there and let's get to work. All right. That's the read that I got for you all. And if you need help with that work, please again follow that QR code. I'm here to be a guide. I'm here to be of support for any of your life and spiritual guidance. Um, Go ahead and follow that QR code to make your appointment. You can also find out anything else that you would like to know about Labby Program. You can also buy me a coffee there if you want. There's also my ebook as well as my music that are all free downloads if that's something that you would like to download. Um, yeah, that's what I got for y'all. Okay, please like, follow, share, subscribe. Make sure that you are sticking with what's being put out here from my channel so that you can stay on top of everything. Again, use your discernment, y'all, with any messages that come about. Make sure that you're using your discernment, not just with my channel, but also with others. So that way you're not taking on energies that really aren't yours, okay? All right, take care, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Bye.